if you haven't been following Enlisted recently, there's been a bit of a leak. Now, if you don't know, for some reason this whole thing got leaked on the by I think it was by Microsoft. It was released on the Xbox store, but basically this whole thing got leaked. So there's no surprise here what's coming out, but they've actually got a new. The whole update is going to be called Burning Sky. Oh fuck. And here we are at the finish line of Burning Ritual, in which it's got to be traced with tank rockets. And basically, I've just looked through this, and it's going to be kind of a bit, I don't know. But the worst thing is these. I think this will actually be one of the most nightmarish things in the world to deal with. Essentially, you've got the Calliope and the Panzerwerfer 42, and both are not good. I want to say that the problem with this is it's going to be completely paid to. These are paid, by the way, so you have to pay to get these. However, I think these are going to be a bit of a nightmare to deal with, because the problem is first off, the Calliope, I think the only way they can balance this is if it's so that you can't actually restock the missile. So it's only going to be a one-time thing. So you fire them once, and then you're stuck with just the Calliope or the Werfer. Obviously, of course, the Calliope obviously has a massive ammo rack, so you just fire at that. I generally think this will probably ruin Normandy. I think this could actually ruin Normandy, but yeah, you can see here is the rocket bundle. So, and for the Soviets, they have the Katyusha. Well, it's not the Katyusha, but it's kind of similar to the Katyusha, only it's put on a T-60. So this is the I wouldn't say it's the predecessor of the Katyusha, but it's basically rocket artillery with, and this thing, it kind of is more balanced, because the Calliope, the problem with the Calliope is it's basically you fire the rockets off and then you've got a Sherman. This one's a little bit more balanced because you fire the rockets off and you've got a half track. You've got a half track, so maybe that one's a bit more balanced. This one's a lot more balanced because you got nothing, but I still say that these three are going to be a bit more game ruining. And now this is a bit which is kind of it's not my cup of tea in my opinion, but they've released 2 squads, right? So they've got these 2 squads here, and they've also released Moscow, and it's only going to be 1 level, which I think is a bit confusing. Obviously, these are going to be much needed additions, especially the M9, because the M1, it's fine, but the problem with the M1 is that the M9 is going to be, you can see here, it's fast, the rocket's going to be faster, it's got longer range, and the rocket's got more punch to it. And obviously the Shrek. The Shrek, I think, will just be the complete upgrade to the Faust. These are going to be complete upgrades to the Faust and to the M1, the Piat, so yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This, though, is a bit interesting. So, I'll cover these next. This one's a bit interesting. So, first off, you've got the T-34, which is going to be the 76. You can see here, it's got the 76 L11 cannon. So, it's going to be the T-34 76. It's going to, they've got the T-34. And then the Wehrmacht, they get the Panzer III J. The Panzer III J1, which I think it would have been more interesting if they had the Stug. It's got the long-barreled 50, so yeah, I guess. But I would have said maybe a Stug or an F2 or something like that. I don't know if the F2s were even introduced at this point. I think the F1's in Moscow, so. But yeah. As for the sniper squad, you can see here you've got AVT 40 snipers and Gavir 41 snipers. I don't think this is going to be that good. I generally do not believe that this is going to be a good rifle squad. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm just going to end this. That's really what I have to talk about. Calliopes and a lot of rockets are going to be hitting Normandy. Oh, boy. I'm just going to end the video here. Leave you guys' thoughts in the comments. I was generally expecting a Stuka first, to be honest. But, yeah. Or Walking Stuka, or whatever the hell they're called. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. What do you guys think about this? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.